What's the word, Highs and Pride? Is Six Dub in the building. Hope you're all doing well. Today is episode 2 of being an artist manager, a music creative, and a ANR. So first of all, I got a banger concept. I learned about this artist, I want to say about 3 days ago. Her name is Serani Hot.
Lacking in passion, lacking in understanding, lacking in being the kind of man that's gonna show up in timely fashion. You gon' reap what you sow and either cash in or see the spamming. Yes, I'm serious about it. You won't creep your way around it. Tell me how you feel and get the fuck out. Watch him go to bat for me and step up from the dugout. I might have to tag you out until you can behave. You've been focused more on all your parlays anyways. I hope they never hit. I hope they never hit.
I am so sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I got a cousin named Soraya, so that's what comes to my head. Anywho, I found her on Instagram due to one of her snippets, and let me tell you, she sounds absolutely like a... So right away, I knew I had to get a concept with her ASAP, no exceptions. And I honestly think I got a perfect concept for her. So I've been wanting to do this sort of song structure where you have a singer singing their ass off in the hook and then the rapper really going in on the verses. Think Faith Evans and Biggie Smalls. And to be honest, I don't see a lot of artists do this. And to be honest, I don't see a lot of artists do this sort of concept because it's really hard to execute. You really have to be on your A game. So I got this uncle, shout out my uncle Isom, he's amazing, he raps. And I feel like he would be the perfect person to do this concept. I've been wanting to do something with him for a while and now it makes sense.
I run it all falls down like God please. I bottle my emotions, grab my bottle, pen and notebook. Once this Hennessy is open, I'm coping, coasting it out your knee. Numb to it now, Isom's feelings on freeze, yeah. Part in my pocket, used to rub it on my sleeve. I'm still thankful when I drop to my knees and send prayers up like I had Corey Eve. In search of balance, I keep on falling like Alicia Keys. Time flies, take a moment and enjoy the breeze. From Henderson with love, from the club to the G's. On my P's and Q's, forgotten I's and crossing T's, huh? Some Vegas nights we had to fight like Brian Reeves, yeah. Head on the swivel like Andre Fleury on the winning streak. I'm marching to them bands, I've been drumming to a different beat. The marathon continues to the last lap of victory. And I'ma run it in these pumas, that's the limit for me.
So the idea is he does the verses, Serani sings the hooks. So let me start sending these messages and voice memos to see what the word is. Hey, Unc, I just want to let you know I'm working on a song concept for you to be on. I'm super excited about this one. I'll send you the artist in 2 seconds, but I think you two gonna have a blast if everything's done right. Yeah, I forget if you have a studio or not. Do you have a studio, or do we got to get you studio time, or do we need you to use BandLab on your phone? Whatever we got to do, because I'm actually super excited about this one. Hello, I hope you're doing well. I found your music and I absolutely love your style, just everything about it in general. So keep it up. You're doing amazing. I'm an A&R and I wanted to set up a song with you if you feel comfortable with that. Let me know. We can negotiate price, whatever you feel comfortable with, beat, engineer, all of that stuff. Again, amazing music. Keep up the good work. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the next thing, which is reading the Bible. Hopefully we get a response back. Don't know if we will though, so we shall see. I just want to thank God for all the blessings he's given me. I'm currently reading Numbers, and I feel so bad because I haven't read the Bible in a week, which is bad. But we're reading it now. Thank you, Lord, for everything you do for us genuinely. Prince of Egypt is the most goated film from the Bible ever. Quote me on that. case y'all couldn't tell, these are obviously voiceovers. So here's me at the pool at my grandfather's house. Dope ass pool, had a lot of fun here. Yeah, it's the pool gang. Well, now let's talk about the Mr. Telephone Man concept. I do got some positive updates on that. We did start recording something. It was really a verse when we started writing it, and it came out so fire. Azur's the telephone man telling the person who's trying to ask for help. Originally, we were going to make this a solo because he needs more solo songs. Believe me, he needs more solo songs. And it just came out better for a feature.
Tell him she a diva, she a top 10, bitch, you need to treat her. If you ain't ready, you better just leave her. If you ain't ready, you better just leave her. She been hurt before.
Again, this is rough. Shout out Azure, he's been working his ass off this week. He's gotten actually quite a few songs done. This banger called Changes. We're working on another concept that I'll talk more about later on another video called Signals. He's just been going crazy, so shout out to him. My artists really do be working their asses off, and I love to see that from them. Anywho, let's go over to Alana land because we got some work to get done on her end. So both Alana and Azure are going to be dropping their music very soon. In fact, we'll be talking about that next video. But because of that, we got to work on Alana's first release called All Along. I think could have been mixed with Realist K type timing.
We could have been, and we try to pretend every now and I don't understand, baby, why can't you leave?
Originally, that song was meant for another female artist to hop on, my friend Piece of Karma. She's out of this world talented. I call Alana, Karma, and my friend Jasmine the big three. Like, they're truly the greatest and most talented female artists in the world, and I'm glad to call them friends, and I'm glad to manage Alana because they are like the most talented I've ever seen. No offense to other artists, and I know other people may be like, you're crazy, Six, like what about XYZ? And you're fine to have your opinion, but music is subjective. So Karma will probably be the first person to tell you that we have a really complicated but amazing friendship. She is one of the people I'm closest to when it comes to this music shit. Like, I can sit and talk with her for hours about music, life. Like, she's just a really good friend. Anywho, so I wrote this song concept for the other artists involved on this song and the female artist. And when we got into the writing session, not even 4 hours before that, actually, I discovered Karma and her music, and we pretty much wrote this whole song for her to hop on it. She does a verse, and it was like chef's kiss. I won't play it now because I know Karma's watching this, and I know she's gonna kick my ass if I tease it because she's gonna use it for another song. But she was absolutely amazing. She left it because at the time we just didn't really know each other, and she thought the way we were doing this track was really weird. She had never been ANR'd before, 1. 2, it's also outside factors that cause issues with us, which sucks because the track was literally made and molded for her. So when she was off the track, I just didn't know what to do with the track anymore. I felt like we had a banger, but we had no way of finishing the vision. And that set me in a dark place for a good 2 to 3 weeks. Eventually, she started fuck with me more ever since we actually became friends, and she knows me now. I want to get her back involved on this track in a way that's respectful to all parties involved, because Alana, thank you God, he gave me the greatest 3-1 comeback. LeBron, come fight me. Because like literally, I never would have thought anyone could have done better than Karma, and Alana did. Alana, like, absolutely crazy. And that's how I met Alana, was because of this track. I needed a female artist on this track. Furco had worked with her previously on their song called Red Flags. Go check that out, it's one of her best songs. And I said, okay, hey gang, I want you on this song. And then it led to me eventually managing her. So I'm forever grateful for what this song has brought. So I got the idea of maybe we do an Alana Karma remix, but that didn't really make sense because, you know, it's a boy-girl song, very, very much so boy-girl song. So it couldn't be Alana and Karma. But what if instead we had Karma write the final hook for this song? So long story short, when you listen to this song, it's currently constructed, you're going to see 4 hooks, all very smooth, by the way, and done by the male artist. But you listen to it, the first 2 hooks are going to sound exactly the same, and they're back to back. The third hook is with Alana and the male artist. It's shared. They basically just singing it together. And then the fourth was like the same old, and I wanted to give listeners something fresh to listen to. And because this is Alana's song, let her have a hook of her own. So originally I was writing something for her, but then I got the idea, what if we have Karma do it? That makes so much sense. That way we can say, okay, she had final input on this song because she really did do so much for all along, and I wanted people to know about it. Karma said she was fine as long as Alana was fine with it. I talked to Alana to make sure she was comfortable with it, and Alana was cool. Alana, one of the best artists to ever manage, because she's usually down with a lot of shit. Like, she'll tell you if she really dislikes something, blah, blah, but she's always willing to give something a try, and those are the best artists. Karma cooked it. So here it is. Again, huge shout out to my homie Karma. Please, please, please listen to her music. She just had possibly her best song drop yet in Come and Go. I know I have already mentioned Triggered. Go listen to that. She also has Low Life that's really fire as fuck too. So please listen to her music. She's truly one of the greatest to do this shit, and all of the love and support you can give to her would be amazing. I cannot wait to send this to Tulio because he's gonna have so much fun with this. It's gonna be fire. One other thing I do wanna bring up in this video, which is we got a vocal coach. Azure's been asking for a vocal coach for the last few months because he's like, 6, I can't sing. I need to know how to sing. 6, I have no voice. Like, my music would go so much harder if I knew how to sing. This is R&B. 6, I need to know how to sing. I want to know how to sing. Shout out to GOAT, y'all. He posted a TikTok video with his vocal coach, Jameson.
Gotta play my new song from my friend and vocal coach, Jameson. We're gonna see what he thinks. All right, let's go.
And I knew right away, okay, if we're getting a vocal coach, I'm doing the vocal coach Eric has. He's obviously the GOAT. And if the GOAT's using him, then he's going to be amazing. So I set a meeting up with Jameson. I unfortunately was like 7 minutes late because I'm such a boomer and I didn't know how to use Zoom. I had to figure out how to get Zoom working on my computer. So I finally did, and we turned a 15-minute conversation to like a 45-minute one. And let me tell you, Jameson is cool as shit. Cool as shit. On top of that, we aren't just getting vocal lessons for Azure, we're getting them for Alana too, because I like them and I think they have certain uses. Alana is a perfect example of a very good use for a vocal coach, where you already have a good voice and you're learning how to unlock stuff and you want to be vocally ready and other stuff. And Azure is another very good use, but his issue is he's like, I want to sound like Tory Lane. 6, I want to sound like XYZ, and it's like, that's not what you getting out of a vocal coach. They are going to only teach you stuff you already have, and if you have that mindset, you're not going to vocal coaching for the right reasons. Here's what he said about the both of them. Shout out Jameson. I can't wait for them to start the vocal coaching lessons. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah, so I mean, Azure is sounding great already. Like, I like the raw sound, you know. I think if we bring a little bit more just the finesse, the confidence, and knowing who he is inside of that tone, that's gonna be what makes it really pop. I'm looking forward to working with him. And also Alana, I mean, she's got so much to offer already. Like, she comes in really strong. Some of these songs she's already got, I mean, I was really impressed. I hear the Tate McRae influence, of course, but you know, I think we can even expand her into her true tone even further, go to those extremes, just like encourage her to take more risks, you know. And I'm excited to get started working with them. They're really dope artists already. I can feel the vision. So yeah, thanks again for having me chat with you today and getting on board.
We're just going to end off the video with me doing some car karaoke of my boy Paris. Somebody's falling in love when he said that he won't, and he's been acting tough, and I'm the only one that knows. Uh-oh, here we go. Here comes one through the door. You start small talk and she ends up on your phone. You go off for a stroll and you take her to your home. You take off all your clothes, hers ends up on the floor.
She don't believe in shooting stars, but she believes in shoes and cars. And she know we go super hard. Had to let him know he a superstar. Let the labels